All right, we're going to go to Dr. Peter McCullough in a minute, but first, Dave Hunter and Dr. Lana join us. Hey, by the way, right now would be a great time to tweet, text, email, Facebook, Getter, True Social, whatever you do. Tell everybody that Brandon's about to have Dr. Peter McCullough on, the renowned cardiologist and internist, to talk about COVID. He says COVID vaccine is a bioweapon, and he's going to talk about this self-replicating vaccine that's being released in Japan, and I think one's just been approved here in the U.S. by the FDA. We'll get to that with Dr. Peter McCullough. First is Dave Hunter and Dr. Lana. Guys, welcome back to the broadcast. Glad you're with us. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure.
And I drink it every night on the air, my Gaditana. And Dave is the formulator, I guess. David, you spent 15 years studying this and taking it and getting it into a powder form, which, again, one scoop is the equivalent of 90 billion plant cells. But, hey, wait a minute. You know what's going on today? Guess what happened today for the first time? Because I thought I had to go order a special kind of your product, but I found out from you guys today I can give my dogs the same kind I'm taking, but instead of a whole scoop, I give my pet a half a scoop. So today, Melissa started giving the dogs Gaditana, because it will hopefully fight the dreaded C word. Can we talk about that when it comes to pets? Are the rules the same when it comes to pets or humans? But I'm worried about the old dreaded C word for dogs, and so I'm trying to get something that's loaded with antioxidants. I was saying that to Melissa the other night. So we got to get more antioxidants into this dog of mine, and her two mini schnauzers as well. But I'm particularly concerned about Dolly living I like to see my dog live past 8-9 years as they've been doing. I ought to be able to get them to 12, 15 years like they used to do back in the day. So am I right, Dr. Lana? We can give this to our half a scoop to the pet?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, this nutritional profile, there's 90 billion plant cells, like you said, Brannon. And guess what? Your darling Dolly needs trace minerals. Dogs need zinc. Dogs need iron, manganese, selenium, and copper. What do you think God put in here? All of those trace minerals. And cats need magnesium, manganese, iron, copper, and zinc. I'm sorry, cats need manganese, not magnesium. I want to correct myself. Manganese, zinc, iron, and copper for cats. And all of that is in the scoop of Microchloropsis gaditana.
So for like a dog, a half a scoop. Again, this is the same product we're taking. Same product, we're just giving my dog a half a scoop. What about a cat? You have any idea on what a cat gets, David?
Oh, yeah, well, depending on the size of the cat, but yeah, the cat would be around half a scoop. That's what I give my cat. I give my cat half a scoop.
You give your cat half a scoop. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is the same thing we are taking as humans as well. By the way, I'm going to get to the human part of it, but here's that picture I've shown before. What is this, David? What is this picture here?
Well, that was a cat up here in Canada. The cat's name is Binks, and he was kind of one of the first cats that were documented, and that was, obviously a tumor on his eye there, and all as they did was take the phytoplankton, and obviously you can see the results. So it's just, probably just the same as humans, is that obviously Binks's eye was manifested because he was malnourished, and when the body receives vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and omegas that are completely 100% natural in its pure original form, well, the body can heal itself. I think we're not designed to be sick, we're designed to be healthy, but we need the proper tools, and obviously we've seen that cats and dogs, their biology is the same as ours. So the cats and dogs are getting, the same results as the people. And Binks is kind of one of those, you can't really deny the results because, they don't have a placebo.
Right, you can't argue with the results. I like something he just said, Dr. Lana. Of course, the medical industrial complex, they make money when we're sick. They don't make money when we're healthy. They make money when we're sick. And yet, I like what he said. And I know it's crazy. It's crazy that they can push out the shot and all they push out and tell us it's safe and effective. And yet we're about to have Dr. Peter McCullough on saying it's a bioweapon. You know, and yet if we say, oh, by the way, if you take this, this might help prevent, and you say something, next thing you know, the Federal Trade Commission is coming down on you. But the same government can tell you that, oh yeah, taking the bioweapon shot, that's safe and effective. I'm tired of this. I hope Donald Trump will do that. I hope RFK Jr. at the Health and Human Services will stop that so that we can come on this show and say, hey, guess what? If you suffer with A, B, C, D, this might be because it is the manifestation of you're not getting good nutrition. And when you have these things, we have to go to the root cause. What is the root cause? The manifestation being these list of ailments, but the root cause is your body is lacking in something. Can you speak to that and maybe explain from a cellular level how this opens up, the cell opens up and this nutrition gets in there?
Absolutely. And remember, you said in the beginning, 90 billion plant cells are in here. So that's microscopic nutrition. And I named a few of the trace minerals that dogs and cats need. So humans need trace minerals too, and they need vitamins and amino acids. And the nutritional profile is so complete and comprehensive in this microscopic phytoplankton. So our cells get clogged, so to speak. They have doors and windows on them called receptor sites. And just from eating the standard American diet, you know, we're one of the sickest nations in the world, and we spend the most in healthcare. And standard American diet, pharmaceutical drugs, processed foods, alcohol, sugar, toxins, high-fat diets, they clog those doors and windows or receptor sites on your cells. So even if you are eating asparagus and broccoli and carrots every day, they may not be broken down so they're getting through your bloodstream and into your cells. But that is not the case with your Microchloropsis gaditana, with your phytoplankton, because it's microscopic, so it's going into the cell and literally fueling the mitochondria, which we all know is the powerhouse of your cell. And if you can get that engine, that powerhouse nutrition, so it starts again and it's operating efficiently and effectively, the body starts to balance itself and the cell function can improve and hormones can get in and out of the cells as they're meant to do. Toxins can leave your cells as they're meant to do, and glucose or good nutrition can now get into those receptor sites as they're supposed to do. And I can tell you, Brannon, I can mention these symptoms here. I can't name diseases yet. We're praying that Trump administration and RFK Jr. get in there and change that. But I can talk about menopause symptoms, ladies, like hot flashes and night sweats. That isn't a disease, so I can say that. And you know what? That is typically a deficiency in boron. What do you think God put in the gaditana and the phytoplankton? Boron. Even wrinkles, you need copper. What do you think's in here? Copper. So that is why we hear from a lot of women that their hot flashes in days have subsided.
We have someone that has
been eliminated.
Someone that's talked to us about that, having up to 10 extreme hot flashes a day, got on Gaditana, within 4 days are gone and they have not returned. So that doesn't shock you, Dave. Is that right? That's as the man that's formulated this and worked on this for 15 years, you're not shocked by that testimony?
No, not at all. I mean, that is, I've heard that a lot. Yes, for sure.
What about maybe someone, Dr. Lana, suffering with heavy cycles and cramps and pain from their cycle every month? Any release there for them?
Absolutely, because, and we're not making any medical claims or any health claims. Let me tell you all, listen, friends, you've heard me for a while on here. This is food. You cannot get hurt on this. There's no contraindications. So absolutely, and I have patients with, menstrual cramps, PMS, premenstrual syndrome. It's all the hormone balance. And when you get that nutrition into your cells, your hormones can balance. And I did mention a couple specific trace minerals, but this is a comprehensive nutritional profile. I joke with David all the time, and I say, you need to be a molecular biochemist to read this nutritional profile. And why? Because man didn't make this. David Hunter was brilliant enough to powder it so humans could consume it. But God made this. This is not a supplement that man added some boron or some vitamin C or some vitamin B6. God did it. So it's perfect. You just need to take up to 1 to 4 scoops a day. You can give your dog or cat half a scoop or a scoop a day, and absolutely PMS, menopause, hot flashes, night sweats, and many other things that, we can't mention because we never make a health claim here.
Right. Okay, so in the final moments here, Dave, how is it, this product, by the way, has been used in pharmacies and drugstores all over Canada, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were nationally listed in Costco, all the major pharmacies, the pharmacy distributors. We were known as the Golden Nugget supplement in Costco. We sold hundreds of thousands of units in Canada, and we just, we kind of waited till the right time to bring it to the United States. And I'm just really happy to partner with Dr. Lana and you, Brannon, to help get the word out that I think that, nobody's a guinea pig here. This has been, hundreds of thousands of units in the top chains in Canada. And I think that now we just want to bring it directly to the people and let people know that this exists. I mean, it's for the first time in history, pure nutrition is actually available. So, if people are malnourished, well, pure nutrition is the, is the way to reverse that. And this is available now. So people need to know this.
It's in your bloodstream. Gets in your bloodstream within seconds of you taking it, right, Dr. Lana?
Yes, because it's microscopic, so it's extremely bioavailable. So most Americans have compromised gut health. I've had patients with all kind of digestive issues, and I'm telling you, the relief is amazing because it is getting right through the gut wall, through the bloodstream, into the cells because it's microscopic. And I might mention, Brannon, that David opened the phone lines tonight too.
Oh,
I can share the number.
1-888-431-1502. So if anyone has a question on this product, wants to order the product, again, we vet these companies. Dr. Lana, of course, someone we've known a long time. We're glad now to know Dave. And there's 5 clinical trials behind this, just like we have the 80 clinical trials behind Bella Grace. We have, of course, the Numi that's got like glutathione's got 162,000 studies behind it at PubMed. We love stuff with science behind it. But if you have some questions or want to make an order, the phone lines are open tonight for that. David, thank you for doing that. 1-888-431-1502. And again, this is one of the many companies that we vet. We use their product. That's why I drink it on the air. I want you to see where you really do use this. Melissa drinks it. I take it every day. 1-888-431-1502. 1-888-431-1502 if you want to make an order and or ask a question. And guys, we look forward to having you back with some new products, I think, coming out in the new years, right? As well, David, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're working on a phytoplankton-based lotion that we have also in Canada, and it's we have clinical trials on it for a natural remedy for psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, and rosacea. But it can also be, since it's all natural and there's no chemicals in it, it's also could be used as a beauty cream because they also too in the clinical trials it proved to promote collagen production. So it's just this all-in-one, again, nutrition going into the skin, which is our largest organ, right? So this is kind of like something to help people that have debilitating skin issues. And I'm excited that we're getting it made right now. Be ready around February.
Well, let us know as soon as that's out. Well, of course, we're going to have you guys both back on before then. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being with us as always.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brannon.
Check it out, folks. MelissaHouseGPA.com. MelissaHouseGPA.com. You can see right here on the website. If you go there, it also has the science overview. So just click the button for the science overview and check it all out. Remember, they also have the green. That's the normal. That's what I take. They have the medical grade. That has a few extra things in it with the testosterone. So again, check that all out. The green bag is what we take. All right. And again, half a scoop for your dog or cat. All right. A lot of you are concerned like me about what's happening to our dogs and cats, right? And that's, of course, what happened to Delta a few months ago, and we don't want that happening to Dolly. So we told you we were going to explore and look into things we could do for our pets to let them live longer, and that's one of the things we're doing here is telling you about the plankton. And again, for you and your pet, MelissaHouseGPA.com.